Aha, it started. Okay. Hi. Hello. Um, Today I'm going to talk about a topic that was requested a while back from one of my friends in Cincinnati a long time ago. I told him I was going to do it, I never did. But his birthday was a few days ago. So consider this part of his birthday gift that I'm finally doing. His video that he requested. But yeah, so what he had requested was for me to do a video on different types of guys. I'm like, okay, and how do you expect me to go about doing that? He's like, well, you can talk about this type of guy that's bad, this type of guy that's bad, and that type of guy that's bad, and bad, and bad, and bad, and bad, and bad. I'm like, not all guys are bad. And he's like, yeah, we are. Dude, you're making a horrible name for guys, telling me that all guys are bad. It's not true, okay? Not all guys are bad. Sure, they have faults, but you know what? Everyone has faults. Except for me, because I'm awesome. That right there is my fault. I'm way too full of myself. But, yeah. So, I was like, you know what? I'm finally gonna do this. I'm gonna do it my own way. What I'm gonna do is talk about two types of bad guys, since he wanted me to talk about bad guys so badly. And then I'm gonna talk about the nice guy. So, first off, one of my friends had to deal with this a couple months ago. It's a lot of fun helping her get over this, but yeah. It's the guy that you're really good friends with. He's like your best friend, and you guys develop a little crush on each other, and you're talking, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna date, and then next thing you know, he has a girlfriend and doesn't talk to you for 3 months. Hey. Yeah. Apparently that happens. I don't know, it's like, dude, I told her, I'm like, you're better than him, obviously. And then, second type of bad guy is the guy that you date for a while. Then you find out that he's cheating on you. So you break up. He had been cheating on you for, say, 3 weeks. 2 months later, he's married to her. Yeah, I dealt with that. That was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, I don't like him. I despise him with the passion of 1,000 burning suns. But yeah, so those are the two bad guys. Happy Alyx, I said bad guys. So now I'm going to talk about the nice guy. And the nice guy, he has his faults. Don't get me wrong, he has his faults. But the pros outweigh the cons. A lot. A lot. Pros, cons. A lot. A lot, a lot. He's the guy that gets all of your jokes and jokes with you and continues on with your jokes for a very long time. The guy that you can talk to for hours without any awkward silences or anything. Everything's comfortable around him, I guess you could say. The guy that you seem to have everything in common with. Like, say you love the beach, he loves the beach. You love Disney, he loves Disney. You want to go to Europe for a summer and backpack, he wants to go to Europe for a summer. I don't know, you just have a lot in common. There's things you don't have in common, but it's stuff that's bearable. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't stand you because you like Adele and I hate Adele and blah, blah, blah. Compromise, people, compromise. The guy that you can tease and he'll tease you right back, and you never take it seriously because you know you're just joking. And it's a lot of fun because it's hilarious to see the over dramatic reactions that you two come up with. Some girls like a guy that will try and cook for them, even though you know you're just going to end up, he's going to burn the house down if you don't stop him from cooking. You're going to order takeout anyways. It's the thought that counts. Some are lucky though and get guys that can cook. That'd be nice. Then I wouldn't have to cook. I'm a great cook, but yeah, it takes too long. I cook and then I bake while the stuff is cooking, and then I eat while the stuff is baking, and then I eat that, and then I'm like, I want to cook some more, and it just, vicious cycle. Basically the nice guy is the one that a lot of times ends up in the friend zone. So when girls are out there complaining like, oh, I'm so alone, be forever alone and have cats forever, but then they're talking about, oh, my best friend is so great, he's a guy, and he doesn't judge me for anything, and blah 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 blah, and he loves me even though I do this and that, and we have so much in common. It's like, dude, you have him in the friend zone. Go get him from the friend zone. It's so annoying. He's the guy that won't judge you for being almost 20, still sleeping with stuffed animals. Yeah. That would be a nice guy to find, because I have a pygmy puff, and a Jedi teddy, and back here behind me, I have a little unicorn pillow pet, and I have a big unicorn pillow pet. It's really big. I use him as a back rest, obviously. But yeah, so that's different types of guys. And that's what I did instead of writing my autobiography for psychology. Hope you guys liked it. If not, you just wasted 7 minutes of your time. So, I helped you procrastinate, yeah!